Awesome. Let me ask this one last thing. Let's just say hypothetical that right now I represent or a room full of small business people, from restaurant owners to people that are in fitness to people that are in childcare to what have you. Let's say you're in a room, there's a room of 50 small business owners. I would like for you to give me, as it were, an elevator pitch that would have them to, because the average small business owner, I believe, doesn't even identify with the necessity or the need for a coach or a trainer or a consultant. How do you pitch or to establish a conversation where there is a need? I mean, because they're struggling financially. So the idea of paying someone that isn't associated with money generating in their business, but would seemingly take money from the bottom line, how do you convince, as it were, or get them to open their mind to the idea? Because we've already established in a lot of your writings that they don't view themselves as an entrepreneur. But in relation to all the things that you said, how could you talk to this room in a 3-minute, 5-minute spiel that says they need quintessence business development?
Whew. Well, I understand exactly your question, but I guess it's the belief of the people. Right now, we won't have the time to convert the mind of a person. I'm only speaking to the people who value their most precious asset, which is time. If you don't value time, then this company and nothing I can do for you will ever make a difference. You have to value time. If you don't have money, you're supposed to spend time. But the way you spend your time, you should be investing it. We invest it, but we don't spend it foolishly. When you are trying to learn something new, discover something new, you have to take time to either Google it, read the blogs, watch the videos, study the processes, take the courses. That takes time. Then you still have to implement what you've learned. Before you can implement it, you have to create a structured strategy to go about fulfilling what you have learned. That can be weeks, months, or even years. Or you can call a coach, or you can call a consultant, or you can buy a CD, DVD, or some kind of literature of a proven strategy and a structured course that's going to take all the time away. What Quintessence Business Development specialize in, we focus in taking things like such as a Harvard Business School teachings or Harvard Business School reviews, that type of information, condensing it into a short program. And we'll explain the power in what we are saying in a shorter film, teaching you not the bare bones, but teaching you what you need in a short period of time. Because most entrepreneurs' time is of the essence. You see, they're usually listening to our content while they're working. They're listening to our content while they're with their children. They're listening at our content while they're in the shower. They always are moving. They're never sitting down to listen at our content for the day. I just have a day to sit down and do an 8-hour study. And that's why a lot of entrepreneurs can't come up out of the hole, because they don't have the knowledge. Because when you talk about knowledge, you talk about 4-year program, 8-year program. We're going to condense that information down, giving you what you need, explaining to you why you need it, and then giving you the system that outlines it. So it's a very, very much so shorter process. It's really concentrated, and it's from people who actually apply it. This is not a school or a business that talks from theories. Everybody that will be on this company have been previous business owners for 5 to 15 years. Easy. So I would recommend you focus in on following some company, even if it's not my company. Follow some company that does consulting, somebody that has experience, and it doesn't have to be in your niche. If you are a barber, a beautician, a tattoo artist, a hairstylist, a retail store owner, you just need someone who understands great business and business philosophy with achievements and accomplishments, because they're going to cut your time down. Business is business, no matter what the product is.